Ladies and gentlemen, please welcome to the stage, Mike Zakarian.
What's up? A little happy hour, although, it is 2 o'clock, and even though this is labeled a happy hour show, I'm not going to drink for this one. We're going to save for live before lock. I can't be starting at 2, and then, I just won't. I don't have the wherewithal. I don't have the strength, the stamina. Jeff says, will you be doing an NFL playoff draft? We can, you know what? We can start with that. We can start with an NFL playoff draft if the people would like. I'm going to be doing some NBA pick'ems too as we go along. But why don't we do that? Why don't we start with some NFL? I haven't done a ton of NFL. I've really just been doing just the dailies over on the NBA side of things. So yeah, let's do a playoff one too. Let's do best ball. Let's see what we got here. Let's see what we got here in the lobby, huh? How about all right, I'm going to share a screen here. Maybe we just jump in a mitten. Let's jump in a mitten, win $25K for first place. Shall we? Yeah, I've done a couple gauntlets and a couple of mittens so far. Really have just been grinding hoop. Oh, Ted just found the channel. Let's go, baby. Thanks for being here, man. Do me a favor, subscribe to everything if you haven't yet. Also, listen, if you guys haven't found our Team Hold So Rare channel or our Team Hold Sports channel, the sports channel is more just kind of like compact 5 to 7 minute videos. Our So Rare channel is all things So Rare. You can find that in the show notes. Go sub to it. Let's pump that sweet algo. All right, let's jump into a mitten. And when we do basketball, I feel like I'm an expert. When we do football, that is an away game for you, brother. It's been a little bit tough. Oh, his underdog name is Top Dog 589. All right, let's get in this one. We're still waiting for 2 more. But yeah, I've been having a tough time. I saw John Boy Beats, our friend. He did a little Twitter thing about his exposure and how the Dolphins have been slipping. And it really is week to week, man. It really is week to week, like, especially with the playoffs so jumbled up and not really having, or the standings so jumbled up and not really having a good feel for where people are going to land. It's a little tricky. Ooh, I see Top Dog. You're in this one, huh? Is that you right there, Top Dog? I see Scott. We got Cyrus. Let's see, Scott. We got Siren 5. AM Diamond or AM Diamond. Maybe it's a good morning diamond. So far, as I was saying, I've done 2 gauntlets and 1 mitten, and I've gotten the 101 every single time. So I've had very similar builds. I'm excited to draft out of the 5-hole here. But yeah, I don't know. I mean, finding that sweet spot of a 2 seed that you think is going to go to the Super Bowl, that seems to be the way to do it, right? Like, because the Niners are obviously, the Niners look incredible right now. But it is tricky if they are the 1 seed because you do have to survive that first week, right? And if most of your draft capital was spent on guys that aren't playing that first weekend, it's a little bit tricky. Ted saying I'm more on football than basketball. It is. Help boost my b-ball winning. I'm counting on you. Yeah. I mean, dude, the daily basketball stuff is a drug, man. I love it. Just saying just stack 1 team in each conference. That's really the only way. Yeah. Yeah, I've always done way better in the regular season than in the playoffs, but for whatever, which is weird because I'm more built for this, where in the playoffs, you just kind of plant a couple of flags and then let it rip, right? That's essentially what you're doing. And your first pick kind of dictates where you go from there. So we'll see. We'll see where we land at number 5. I wouldn't hate just doing a Debo Brock Purdy double click here if that ends up happening. We'll see. Or Mahomes Kelsey. I think the AFC is the trickiest thing of it all. We got Common Man up in here. Good to see you, sir. The AFC is so tricky because you get a team like the Buffalo Bills who aren't getting drafted till super late. And if they win this week, all of a sudden, I mean, it doesn't cement their playoff spot, but it goes a long way. That's for damn sure. And if they lose this week, I think they stop getting drafted, but they have 3 like fairly winnable games the rest of the way. I think it's the Jets, the Chargers, and the Dolphins, I think. I think that's right. All right, here we go. So Tyreek Hill falls. Yeah, man, the Tyreek Hill falling to 5. All right, we might just do this. We hope Miami loses 1 more game and go from there. I also wouldn't hate too, like, because we're going to be able to take one of the next 3 guys we're going to be able to snag here. Debo, Ayuk take AFC QB later, so you only need one. Tyreek all day. Then yeah, I think we're just taking Ayuk here. We get a fun start of Tyreek. We get two alpha wide receivers right here with the freak and Ayuk here, which we love that. I know Debo, man. Debo's been so hot lately that I do think Ayuk is getting slept on a little bit, and Ayuk is still a big play guy. But Debo's been, I mean, he's been a scorcher. For Jeff and Ted, do you guys have any best ball mania lineups left? We've got a couple days left to be excited because it does feel like the bloodbath is coming. We got Boudevine in the chat too. What's up, my man? Also, just a reminder, the So Rare Live Before Lock show is at 5:30, so we'll be back in just a couple hours doing that with our friends TST and George, breaking down the NBA slate. All right. I mean, hey, listen, it'd be cool if Tua got here. It'd be cool if Tua got here, and it looks like he should. Yeah. All right, let me ask you this. Would you just go, ooh, you advanced 20% in BBM and 25% you did? Oh, nice job. I basically just did BBM this year. I've got 21 squads left. Weird though. I had 45% Keenan Allen in my advance. I had 45% Keenan Allen, which is brutal. And then I think like 20 something Nico Collins. But on the flip side, I've got like 25% Antonio Gibson, I think, which is gross. But hey, let me ask you guys this: should I have taken A-Chain there and then get Tua on the way back with this guy having Debo and AJ Brown? That probably would have been the play, huh? Oh, damn, that sucks, Jeff. Yeah, so what do you guys think about that? Since you guys are, I mean, maybe it doesn't matter and A-Chain falls, but maybe, A-Chain falls anyways. All right, look, we are officially Dolphins fans, friends. We're officially Dolphins fans, and we're hoping they'll get the 2 seed. So we starting off with Tua, A-Chain, and Ty Freak with Brandon Ayuk. And then we start building from there. But basically my point was I don't think those guys were taking Tua. The guy who was at the turn who ended up going Lamar and Flowers. Although I guess he could have gone Tua and Waddle. Maybe I take that back. He could have gone Tua and Waddle there. I take that back. Maybe we made the right play after all. All right, top dog with a Mahomes, Kelsey, Amon-Ra start. Sorry, guys. I should have it like this. Noob energy from Zakarian. But yeah, I have 3 shares of Jacoby Myers from last night, and then only 1 share of Devontae. What a weird game that was. And for those that don't know, I was at the Raiders-Vikings game on Sunday. I think it was Sunday. Last Sunday. And it was one of the worst games. Can you do us a favor and watch the Redacted Injury Report stream and tell us what we need to know? What's the Redacted Injury Report? Is that an actual show? Yeah, Ayuk is going to end up being a one-off, I think, for me over here. Also, good to see the Consigliere. Consigliere, how many drafts into playoff best ball are you at right now? All right, I'm going to look back at what we've got for available players here. I know that's not fun because we do have to find another NFC team to stack here. And you know what one that I do kind of like that I know everybody's out on them. I kind of still like the Lions. I know the Lions have looked bad, but you can get them so freaking late. You can get them so late, and I mean they still can put up points. Oops. They can still put up points. I don't know. I get the concern. They have looked really, really bad. But we might just grab Gibbs here. No, we won't. This is a weird spot. We could just go Cooks and Ferguson and get a couple Cowboys in there. I actually don't hate that. I don't hate that Cooks-Ferguson play. I don't know. Maybe people disagree, but we're just going to grab a couple Cowboys here. You're up to 8 in the little mitten. There you go. Yeah, John Boy shipped the mini hoops last night. I think I made a mistake. I should have just taken lines there because I can get Goff way late. I can get him so late. That was a mistake. All right, we're going to take Ferguson here. All right, so this is our start right now. We've got Tua, A-Chain, Hill, Ayuk, Cooks, and Ferguson. Man, I don't love it, but here we go. Sorry, man. I had St. Brown was playing on lines, but oh, that's okay, Ted. Go get him, baby. Go get him. Don't you apologize. Yeah, Common Man must be loving this. Like just the Cowboys' energy up in there. We'll do a basketball one after this and then maybe build a pick 'em. I don't know if you guys saw Underdog tweet this out too. They're doing these surprise things, right? Where if you sign up in their Discord on their Google Sheet, it's in their announcements. You can see it. They're giving out different pick'ems, and I think the one tomorrow is switching Embiid and Rozier's stat line, their rebound line, I think. So go check that out if you haven't done that yet. That's like free money tomorrow. Oh man, Gus Edwards is. I have so much freaking Gus Edwards from the advance right there. I wouldn't mind clicking him here. All right, we're back on the clock. Let's see what else we got. I don't love this spot, boys and girls. All right, we're just gonna take Gus. What are we doing? We panicked. Ian Curtin in here. Let's go. Top Shot. You just join the Discord. You can get right out. You don't have to stay there. You just fill out a Google Doc. Just fill out a Google Doc, Common Man. I know Mitchell has looked awesome. Mitchell has looked so damn good. All right, let's see. Let's bring Rico aboard. Let's get another Cowboy here. But yeah, Mitchell just looks explosive. I mean, the good news is like if Gus is getting there, he's just falling in, you know. He's just falling in the end zone. That's what he's doing. He's going to get like 9 carries for 21 yards, 3 touchdowns. All right. So what we'll do after this, we'll pick 'em after, because what do I got? 1 pick left, 2 picks left, 2 picks left. We'll dive into a pick 'em right after this, and then we will draft a basketball one or two, maybe a couple. Might do a couple football ones too, because I do got to get in the habit of hammering these. I just love clicking the basketball buttons. What are people getting into this weekend? Anything exciting? I'm still like detoxing, getting my life back together after that 5 nights in Vegas. So I'm not trying to do anything this weekend. Ted, what's your team name, Ted? Or you the one that's top dog? Yeah. There you go. It's Christmas shopping. We got a family holiday. Ian said you recently won a Santi Aldama Limited, managed to trade for Mitchell Robinson and Royce O'Neal. Well, that was good until Mitch Rob got ruled out for 8 weeks, right? All right. I think I screwed up by not taking a second quarterback sooner. I think that was a mistake I made. But maybe, you know what we do? Maybe we just grab Justin Jefferson. Do we just grab Justin Jefferson here and then go get old Nick Mullins with our last pick? How about that? How about a little Nicky Mullins? He's projected to get 1.5. Let's do it. Let's do it. My only concern is that, well, whatever. No, that's a waste of a pick. Let's not do that. They throw Juwan Jennings in there. I know. I ended up not doing the second quarterback. I ended up not doing it. I chickened out. We're solo QB here. Solo QB. All right, there we go. Let's see. Top dog. Top dog's got Mahomes, Gibbs, McKinnon, Ford, Kelsey, Amon-Ra, Rice, Laporta, Gabe Davis, a little Justin Watson there at the end. That's pretty solid. That's pretty solid. All right, good draft. One down. Let's go jump into NBA. Let's do Fast Break Friday, baby. Fast Break Friday. This is a fun slate on the NBA side of things. So you got Anthony Davis that's still questionable. Let me actually just make sure I didn't miss any other injury news that happened in the last few minutes. You've got, let's see, Darius Garland. Did you see the Darius Garland stuff? Fractured jaw from running into the Polar. No, he's not Polish. What was he? Latvian. Kristaps Porzingis. So Al Horford has been ruled out already. Luke Cornett's out. Kristaps Porzingis is doubtful. That's all their bigs. So if what's his name? Camus? Is that his name? Kita? He should cook. We also have Jaylen Brown's questionable. Zion was president shoot around. He's questionable. The other thing too, Anthony Davis and LeBron, is out. I mean, it's questionable. It's questionable. I think AD might sit and LeBron plays. That's my take. Jeff saying for DFS NBA, always check over-unders. Yeah, so the two games I think that you need to be hammering today are Washington and Indiana. And we just saw this game happen a couple days ago, Toronto and Atlanta. And I think that final score was like 135, 130, something along those lines, right? So I've been prioritizing the Raptors. I think outside of the Atlanta is Trae Young. I don't really love anybody else in Atlanta, but Halliburton and Kuzma have been way overweight on. I think this might be a differing opinion, but I still like Zion where he's going. So I've been trying to scoop some Zion. And yeah, for So Rare, I definitely agree with this. Ooh, we get the 101. I didn't even notice that. I think this is one of my first Joel Embiid shares. Embiid like recently just crushed Detroit. But yeah, they were both solid plays last night. Yeah, they do. Yeah, Dallas is also fast paced. My only concern with the Washington Pacers game is that just Washington is so bad, man. So it's just like, I think it's just Halliburton, then Kuzma, then Miles Turner. And at least in this format, like not in salary price stuff or salary cap stuff. But in this format, those are the only guys I'm really targeting. But I really love the Toronto game should be close. And we've got a couple games in a row of Toronto not playing defense. So and Atlanta hates defense, allergic to it. So I like that. All right, top dogs in this one too. Let's go. He started with I love the Hallie start at 2. Like I almost enjoy that spot more. Although I guess Embiid and Detroit have the same conundrum of like, will this be a blowout? Also, we don't love to give Julius Randle props, but man, Randle has been awesome. He has been awesome. And this was Consigliere is saying in this format, I think you want Hallie and Kuz or Avdia late if that stays close. Yeah. Yeah. I mean, Denny's fine. Denny's fine. It is the Jordan Poole thing is crazy. The fact that we're just like done drafting Jordan Poole is nuts. Also like Cade a lot today too. I mean, Cade has been, I know like Detroit's been so bad, but Cade has been solid. I know Tatum's not going to be there by the time I go, and the Orlando matchup isn't really juicy, but Tatum should have like 18 boards tonight, right? Like who else is going to be rebounding for the Celtics? But I do like this spot here of, yeah. Man, Tatum at 11 is crazy on this slate. Man, what a start for top dog. Halliburton and Tatum. We're just going to double click Randall and actually, you know what? I'm taking Siakam. I'm going to go Randall and Siakam. Sorry, Triple J. I have a lot of Triple J already, I think. And Consigliere talking about that Knicks Suns game in the chat. Yusuf Nurkic has strung together some pretty good games, huh? I've been surprised by that he's been cooking. TST, are you saying skip Triple J because you want him? Are you in this draft, or do you just agree to skip him there? You're also biased, though. You're a We the North guy. Yeah, this has been my tiebreaker for a lot of this. I mean, the thing with Triple J, like, listen, you're going to have some games where he scores 20 points and then gets no peripheral stats. But we've seen him hit like high 50s a couple of times. I think Şengün was already no, Şengün wasn't off the board. I don't. Hasn't Şengün like slowed down just a little bit? I mean, he's still been awesome. I just mean from a fantasy perspective, I feel like he's. Again, I don't know that though. I'm just spitballing here. I actually don't know if that is true. I could absolutely look that up if I wanted to. But we don't have time. We're too busy gambling, baby. All right. Dude, Tyree Eason, that 18 and 14 performance coming off the bench, right? Was it 18 and 14 and 14 and 11, something like that? Both of those Tyree Eason performances were awesome. Oh, did Sneeps hit on his reverse green? No, I don't think so. I thought I saw people sharing in the Discord that they took some L's on that. I'll take Şengün if he falls down to me here, though. So Kuzma went 17th. Okay, other people aren't in on Kuzma. I do like this start, though. Embiid, Randall, Siakam. Big boys only tonight, fellas. Big boys only. So there's been mixed opinions on the New Orleans-Charlotte game today. How do people feel? I think it's still fine to attack Charlotte with the New Orleans guys. I mean, I don't love Jonas. I like Jonas going ahead of Zion is silly. I just like, unless you're just thinking Zion's not going to play. I think Zion's going to play. Also, I would love to double click these two here. Top Dog, what are you going to do, bro? I think Top Dog's just waiting for me to say who I'm going to take. I'm also going to put Jaylen Brown ahead of Desmond Bane and then Zion. All right, DeJounte's off the board, so we're just going to go Paolo Banchero and Cade Cunningham. There we go. A little correlation between Joel Embiid and Cade Cunningham. But I still think, I mean, like, Charlotte's not going to play defense. And I know New Orleans, like, I guess your fear with New Orleans is that if all of their starters are playing, then maybe you're a little concerned that, like, not everybody can cook. Snoopaloop. Oh, it's Happy National Underdog Day? Let's go. There you go, Snoopaloop. Good to see you. Snoopaloop, be honest. Did you skip today's game because there was no Buck stuff to talk about? Everybody got their ball. All right. So we got one pick left. Last pick of the draft. I mean, hell, if Zion gets to the last pick of the draft, that would be pretty fire. Wow, Bane should go. Why is Bane still on the board here? Did we get news? Let's see. Evan Mobley to undergo surgery and miss 6 to 8 weeks. Holy shit. Dude, the Cavs are toast. Mobley and Garland both missing considerable time. Holy shit. People will probably hate this, but I want to go check best ball exposure on the NBA side of things after this. Because I don't think I have a ton of Donovan Mitchell. I barely have any Evan Mobley. Yeah, Dean Wade, dude. Fire up Dean Wade, the law firm himself. Man, that sucks. Dude, JB Bickerstaff's going to be coaching a different team soon. As an assistant coach, probably. That's tough. Am I really going to get one of Desmond Bane or Zion with the last pick? I am. Y'all are crazy. On these NBA players, can you set swap players to who are questionable? Yeah, you can. So Ted, what you can do, either it's just by your whatever your rankings are ahead of time, or after it goes lock, there's a swap rankings, and it's the same thing. So you can set your rankings based on that. All right, top dog takes him. I guess I'm taking Desmond Bane with the last pick, right? That's like a free square, baby. All right, so I wanted to go to, because we did, for those that don't know, I did 150 double dribbles here, and I think we're on pace to have, we have 30 advancing right now. So it's like not the best, but not the worst. All right, let's see. Evan Mobley, 2%. So we had 4 shares of Evan Mobley. Garland, we had more. We had 5% of Garland. And then Allen, we have 4% of. Wow, so I kind of faded the Cavs quite a bit, 6% of him as well. Do we have any Levert? 1% of Karras. Strus, though. Strus, I think I have some. Just 2%. Not a lot of Cleveland. I think that was true. Jeff saying I have no Garland and very minimal Mobley, no teams near the top, but 30% of my teams in the top 11,000. Yeah, that's kind of what I'm at right now. Actually, let me see if I can pull up I haven't looked at the double dribble the standings yet. So what I'll do is I'll stop there. Yeah, I faded the Cavs. I just don't love I don't love their offense, And it's just like every day it's a different guy. I mean, I think Donovan Mitchell's fine, but I was just taking other guys ahead of him. All right, so we've got one team in the top 250, 244. So we're doing okay. I got a lot of third place teams. So far. So let me go back over to the exposure here for a second. And we'll just take a quick peek here. I think it was funny, man, because some of my biggest L's are now, because Mobley was off to a pretty good start fantasy-wise. I don't have one Bam Adebayo share. And Adebayo was awesome for a little bit. And I was like, oh my God, this is the biggest L. But when you look at the bigs, I mean, I got hurt here with Mark Williams, right? I had 36% Mark Williams. He was off to a great start. He's missed the last handful of games, actually. Let's see. Doubtful for tonight. Wendell Carter Jr., he's getting close to coming back, but I got a lot of him. But this has been my saving grace. I mean, 20% Anthony Davis was really the way to go here. AD was like, I think I was drafting him. I think I moved him up to 8th in my rankings. I was taking him either right before or right after Sabonis, ahead of Anthony Edwards. And then Lively, I mean, 15% Derek Lively has come in pretty hot. Like that saved the day a little bit. And then late, I hammered Wemby, got 13% of him and 13% Chet. But then look at this L and Steven Adams and Robert Williams, like 25% of my bigs just dead. When we go to wings, some like a couple of W's, couple of L's here. So Zion has been like, I know Zion we like to make fun of, which is fine, but for fantasy purposes, he's been fine. So I had 26% of him. Sohan's been like bad at basketball, but good for fantasy. And then Jarris Walker's been an L. That was a late pick. And then Kawhi, we hammered him. A lot of PJ, Paul George, Mikal Bridges, Trey Murphy, who's back now. The Jalen Johnson injuries sucked. But guards were kind of hilarious. I had 34% Keontae George. 34% Keontae George, which looked awesome until he got hurt. But hopefully it looks like only just 2 games. And then Maxey, who slowed down a little bit, but has still been a great pick for where I was getting him. Devin Vassell, Jamal Murray, J-Dub, Cade, Shaden Sharp. So we're in decent shape so far. Let's go build a pick'em. Common Man, you still here? Where are we going today for our pick'ems? I do love these pack things that Underdog's doing here. I love this. I love this respect your elder, old person, higher on an old, lower on a younger person. But I think we just hammer this. I think we hammer this Indiana-Washington game. We do like a little game stack of this one, right? I think we find, let's start with Kuzma. A double-double at 3X is pretty sexy, right? I mean, a 3X, that's fun. But maybe we just do, I don't know. What if this line looks good? Jeff saying if you're going to take big stands on players, do it in the last 2 rounds. Don't mind the huge Keontae at all. I just figured the Utah Jazz were not going to be good, and sooner or later they'd turn the keys over to the rookie, and they really liked him. In Summer League. And I was like, what? The worst that's happened. Like, see, I'm taking him. It was either him or Bogdan that I just kept clicking. All right, let's figure out. What are we doing with Kuzma? He's one of my favorite plays tonight. So maybe we just does he have fantasy points? No. I was going to say, maybe we just take his over in fantasy points. I think I'm just going to do the points. I think we're just going to go over on 25 for Kuz. If you guys like something else, let me know. Hallie feels like we're due for a 30 some odd point game from Hallie too. Again, the fast pace in which this is going to be either that, or is there just 45? Gosh, I don't know how many rebounds he's getting. Maybe we just take the assists instead. Maybe we just take over 13. I mean, that's probably got a better shot at hitting than that one. And let's find one more from this game. Let's find one more pacer. I think we could probably hammer. Buddy, I just don't trust. Bruce Brown. Benedict Matherin's probably a fun one here. Obi Toppin with 2 threes. I actually don't hate the under on TJ. Neesmith with 11.5 points seems kind of fun. Is there any? Maybe we've got a Denny line. Man, I wish this was like 12.5 points. I'd like this a little bit more. Buddy makes me nervous, Common Man. I mean, this is probably where he would thrive, right? Let's see. What's his? I was hoping we'd have just like 2.5 threes. I think he'd just take the points, right? He's not going to do much else. All right. Let's fire this in. 10 to win 60. Let's do it. I'll share this into the chat in case you guys want to follow along. All right. Yeah, Jeff, I totally agree with you, man, on the Obi stuff. Occasionally, he has like a 2 or 3 game stretch, and it makes me look like I'm wrong. But I for the most part agree with you. I fade Obi quite a bit. I just don't trust it. All right, I'm going to jump in another NBA. We'll do one more NBA, one more NFL. How about that? One more NBA, one more NFL. So we'll do another Friday. Also, of course, sorry, that was like some ASMR gulping. Also, if you guys have yet to, I mean, if you're still watching this, I'm sure you've signed up for Underdog Fantasy already. But if you haven't, use the link in the show notes, or you can just use promo code HOLD, HOLD, get you 100% deposit bonus match up to $100. Oh, John Boy Beats in this one. Let's fucking bust him up. John, I know what John's not watching. I'm going to send him a clip of this, though. Yeah, that's right. That's right, Jeff. We're gonna get Hallie in the first round. Can we get Kuz in the third round here? We picked 2, 11, 14. Yeah, that's exactly what's happening. You goddamn right, Jeff. Yeah, we are. We're gonna take all of his money. I know he won a mini hoops last night, but he can suck it. Suck it, John. All right. Sorry, guys. Here we go. So do you do drafts every Friday at this time? Yeah, I do an Underdog happy hour every Friday at 2 p.m. That's what we do. We do an NBA Bit show every morning at 9 a.m. Monday through Friday. We check in on everything that happened in the basketball world. And then our So Rare channel. If you haven't messed around on fantasy basketball with So Rare, it's a pretty good time. I highly enjoy it. Instead of daily, it's like 2 different locks. They have like they have a game week, so Mondays and Fridays they lock, and we do a live before lock. So we do a ton of content around there. So go check that out as well. And then what else? I don't know what else we got. I'm sure there's more. Oh, yeah, and you guys should check out I'm going to share this as well. Am I up yet? How many picks am I away? Okay, I got a couple. I'm going to share one more page, too. If you guys could do me a favor, if you haven't gone and subscribed to our Team Hold Sports channel, we do like not short form, it's like medium form stuff over there. We're trying to build that up. We're almost at 1,000 subs on that one, which is pretty exciting. So go sign out, go sub to those, please. All right. Oh shit, we're on the clock. Oh no, we're not. Dan the man is. Ooh, Scotty Kuz. That would be kind of fun. Although it does seem, yeah, Scotty Kuz would be fun. Assuming that Scary Terry, we might have to fade Kuz here. Depending on what comes back to me. Oh, Scotty's gone. All right. Actually, I like Terry here. We'll take Terry Rozier. I'm fine with that. And then we hope. Yeah, man. I think Kuzma over Siakam. I don't know. That seems a little risky. Not risky, but silly. It seems silly, kids. Oh, I don't know. Jump shoot, I have no idea what you're talking about. All right, Siakam's gone. That made it easy. All right, there we go. So now we got Kuz. So that was our start. Hallie, Scary Terry, Kyle Kuz, all vibes. This is a vibes team right here. This is a vibes team, baby. Let's see what's my exposure so far. No, we've done more than that. All right. We do need to do. All right. So this is only counting 12 teams. What the hell? We got a lot of Scotty Barnes. That's only counting 12 though. We've done more than 12. Let's see John's team so far. So John has started with Booker, KD. Ooh, a Suns turn, followed by Miles Turner and then Şengün. That is a fun start. Ooh, Paolo or Cade here. I think I'm going to skip Paolo this time around. Depending on what Dano the man. How is that not Dano the Mano? You're going to put an O at the end of Dan like that. You got to have it. Yeah, maybe Disney could do that. Maybe Disney could pivot to Steamboat Mikey. I'd sell my name. Not for much either. All right, Paolo goes. So we're going to grab Cade here. Actually, you know what? We're going to grab DeJounte Murray here because I have way too much Cade. And then if Cade falls in the 5th, we'll take him there. I want that fast-paced environment game of Atlanta and Toronto. And I think people are just kind of out on Cade right now. I don't think they like him. So if he falls, that'll be kind of nice. And then maybe we'll throw Jaylen Brown and Zion back into the queue. Yeah, Jaylen Brown's gone. So that was the move. We got DeJounte and then we got Cade. I love this team. Halliburton, Rozier, Kuzma, DeJounte, and Cade. I love this team. All right. And then the last pick, let's see. I mean, yeah, we'll throw Yusuf up there. Let's try. I want to try to find some guys before Zion here. We can throw Fred VanVleet in there. All right, Zion's gone. Dano the Mano. All right, so Yusuf, hey, listen, no, there's no way Yusuf falls. John Boy, I'm telling you right now, John Boy's going to double click. He's going to do a full Sun stack. It's going to go Nurkic and Fred VanVleet or Nurkic and Keldon. There goes Nurkic. Oh, Bridges, the abuser. I wouldn't hate Clint Capella here. What did Clint do in his last game? He almost put up 40, a 17, and 10. We'll grab Capella. People don't like to draft Capella, and I get it. But maybe we'll do Capella there. Why not, Why not? Here we go. We don't have to scroll that far down, though. You don't have to scroll that far down because my rankings are already weird. We took Kuzma at 18, baby. I mean, at 14. 4 picks ahead of ADP. And I don't really love like the Reeves, Russell stuff. They get impacted more if LeBron is out. I think LeBron's going to play tonight. I don't really want Dennis Schroeder. I mean, Tari Eason could be a fun click, but Trey Murphy. You make a case for Trey Murphy. I'm going to take Capella, though. Nope. All right. Capella's gone. Fine. We'll do it for you, brother. Trey Murphy, welcome aboard. Trey Murphy. That is a vibes pick right there for you, the consigliere. No, none of these guys. These are all bad. Bad picks. It depends, Ted. Sometimes what I do is I mix I'm constantly shuffling my 6th round picks around. So I'll draft because I do 50 or so lineups a day usually. So there we go. That was our 14th one, though. So clearly I got to get drafting. All right, let's do a football one, and then we'll get on out of here, okay? Let's do one more. Let's jump in a mitten if you guys want to get in here. This is free money. Every time you get in a mitten with me, it's plus EV. It's plus EV for you extra virgins out there. And then we got to take this dog out, even though he's not moving at all. But we got to take him out here in a little bit. All right, we're drafted up. We're ready to go. We're full. Who we got in here? Any familiar names? Cato Band, C.R. Blake, Illustrious Fox. Good morning, Shorty Stuff, and Charlie fucking Brown. Oh, we get the 101 influencer. All right. Anybody in the chat that does these more? Is there any case to not drafting CMC with the first overall pick, or is that just I mean, it's 1.1 ADP, so I got to imagine that's always the pick, right? No one's ever going CeeDee Lamb, right? Is anybody getting weird with it? I think the 101 is like a really tough spot to be in this draft. IMO. Like I'm having such a hard time building not a competitive roster, but just but that's the thing. Like, so Kittle falls, but Purdy doesn't. I found that Purdy goes before it gets back to me. And then I just don't know what to do because the rest of those Niners are typically there. Like you can get Kittle, sometimes Ayuk. But it's like, okay, am I taking like multiple Niners without Purdy? And then I just get like a Josh Allen, Stephon Diggs type thing or Mahomes type. Like, I don't really know how to handle it. I think I had one that went CMC, and then I went to a Waddle or something like that. But, or maybe I'm confusing that with a different draft, but we'll see. Mahomes just went second overall. Are they going to throw this one out? We're getting a cute. Wow, CeeDee Lamb at 4. We're on drugs this afternoon. I apologize if you guys are in here. Like if Cato Bans and CR Blake are in the chat, I apologize. I guess Jalen Hurts is less wild, but yeah. So Tyreek 5. I don't know. Maybe Purdy will fall. So Charlie Brown double clicks both Niners. Could you hear the sirens in the back? I actually think that was an ambulance. Because you got to think Cato wants to click Travis Kelce. CR Blake wants to click AJ Brown. Although AJ Brown's gone. I'm ready for Cato or CR Blake. They look like they just might take a second quarterback here. All right, Dak is gone. All right, don't hurt me. Don't hurt me, boys. Travis Kelce off the board. Cato started with 2 quarterbacks. This draft is getting canceled probably. My God. All right, Brock Purdy, George Kittle. Let's go, Niners. Niners. We got the Niners stacked. That's what we're talking about. All right, now I don't know what to do. I'm nervous I'll screw this up. So you guys are going to have to talk me through it. You guys are going to have to talk me through it. Jump Shoot says, any plans this weekend? No, I'm hanging. A lot of nut cracking for you this weekend. I'm going to be hanging. And he took a third quarterback. Are you kidding me, Kaido? Come on. We need to take a screenshot. We need to take a screenshot of Kaido. Tweet that out. Oh, that stinks. Yeah, good point, Jeff. Yeah, big brain. But anyways, Jump Shoot. No, I'm not doing anything this weekend. I'm hanging in. We travel next weekend. I traveled this past weekend. Hopefully I'm gonna do nothing this weekend. I'm gonna watch football tomorrow. And then watch football on Sunday. And I hope I don't do anything. I gotta eat some healthy food. Although that's not true. We made pizza last night. Excellent. I made like a sweet onion. with sausage. It was great. But I need to eat some healthy stuff. I need some vegetables. All right, back on the clock. All right, let's see. I know I'm going to need another quarterback, but can I just go Waddle Mostert? Is that crazy? Because I don't think Miami ends up with the bye. I think Baltimore does. I'm just going to go Waddle Mostert. Are you pro or con? I'm fine with pineapple on pizza. I don't think I would order it. I don't think that would be like my go-to, but I'm fine with it. I'm not going to get mad at people putting stuff on their pizza. I don't think I would. It wouldn't be my go-to order. Kelsey really likes it, but I'll eat it. If it's on there, I'll eat it. Consigliere, stop it. You're just trying to fuck with me, dude. You're a one quarterback maxi. I know what you're doing. Wow, shout out our guy Gnome. Gnome won a Tyus Jones super rare. He won an SGA rare and an Oscar Thompson limited. That's huge, dude. What crush, man. Shout out Gnome. He also won $350 too, I believe, for that. And that was for, I think, first or second. Yeah, Gnome's a real one. What did Kaido take with his next pick? Oh, fourth quarter. I screenshot too early. This sucks. It doesn't even matter what we click. This is getting refunded. Boo that man. Boo that man. God, well, we had fun. We had fun up until then, you know? It was a learning experience. Yeah, that's true, Jeff. That's true. I shouldn't have tweeted it out then for that reason. All right, so you know what my next move is going to be here? I think I'm just going to go Laporta and Goff. Right? Because the rest of these quarterback options, yeah, and they're guaranteed to play in the, well, they're not guaranteed, but they should be in the playoffs there. So that Goff and Laporta can get me through round one, just in case. Uh-oh, stick to AFC, he said. Shit. It's too late. It was too late, Jeff. It's too late. It's too late. That's okay though, because wouldn't it line up that the Lions and Niners would play each other in the second round if the Lions won? Maybe that's wrong. Maybe that's wrong. I see what you're saying though. Dude, someone is pumping some bass right outside the house. Yeah, that's a good point, Jeff. Good point. All right, 3 picks left. So far we got Purdy and Goff, McCaffrey and Mostert, Kittle, Waddle, Laporta. I need, maybe I can trade a quarterback with Kaido. Psycho. All right, so we should probably get 2 AFC bros. What about a Gabe Davis, Dalton Kincaid double click? How do we feel about that? Since we're sticking, if I should have been sticking with AFC, do we feel okay? I mean, I know that it's me rostering a ton of tight ends, but all right, here we go. Welcome aboard, Buffalo Bills. And then we'll have one pick left. Maybe we grab another Juwan Jennings over there with some Niners. Or we just get like an alpha play. Like I know I drafted Justin Jefferson last one. I can also find, is Jameson Williams still on the board? That is a scroll to F down. Although, is he not on the board still? Oh, he was drafted. Who did? Is it Kaido? No, C.R. Blake. Okay. Let's actually look at C.R. Blake's team. He's got Hurts, Pacheco, Gibbs, Gainwell, Kelsey, Devonta, Rushy, Watson. All right, that's actually no more disrespecting. Who's your here? I'll look at that in a second, Ted. Let me get this last pick in here. Let me get that last pick, and then we'll go over and look at it. It's Keenan Allen. I think Keenan Allen is my highest owned guy, so we're gonna have to run pure, as they say, to see Keenan Allen play again. But the one that's alive, I think Amon-Ra St. Brown's up there. I think Gus Edwards is up there. Antonio Gibson's up there. I'll look at it in a second, though. Let's see. And yeah, just a reminder, if you're into the So Rare live before lock, 5:30 on the Team Hold So Rare channel at Team Hold So Rare on YouTube. Which that channel's only like a month old, and that's trucking along, baby. Trucking along, baby. No, I'm not really a New Year's resolutions guy. Not so much, anyways. Not that I'm against it. I don't think I've ever made one and like took it seriously, which is weird because I do make like decisions and stick to them. But when it comes to that, I don't really care as much. All right, we're just going to throw Juwan Jennings in there. That's going to be our squad. All right, so live best ball. NFL exposure. Yeah, so Keenan Allen, Gus Edwards. Oh, I have a lot of 49ers. So I've got 36%, so 200 entries, 8 left of George Kittle. Same for Amon-Ra St. Brown. We've got some DeAndre Swift in there. A lot of Jalen Warren, a lot of A.J. Brown. I was saying this earlier, a lot of Antonio Gibson, Romeo Doubs. The Nico Collins thing's hurt. And then we got 22. Actually, let's just do it by position. So Brock Purdy at 22%, Dak Prescott at 18%. And then Goff, Tua, Lamar Jackson, all 3 shares. A couple shares of Sammy Howell, Daniel Jones. That sucks. Jordan Love, Russ, Stafford, Hurts. One of Carr, one of Geno. The one nice thing is 18 of my 21 lineups that are left have both quarterbacks alive. Both are alive. Will this channel get remonetized in the new year? There you go. That's a good one. Yeah, it is. It will be on January 10th. We'll be back. January 10th. We'll be back. My running back, we got Gus, Swift, Jalen Warren, Gibson. We got some Javonte, Rashad White. The Madison thing sucked, but we do have 3 shares of Ty Chandler, so that's kind of fun. Devon A-Chain, Pierce, that sucks. Aaron Jones, I think he's going to be back this week. There you go. That's that. Wide receiver, we were saying, right? Keenan, Amon-Ra, AJ Dubs. Nico Collins hurt. We got Ridley, Ayuk, Debo. Yeah, the 18% of Ayuk and Debo is fun. Some Elijah Moore, Alec Pierce, Pittman, Waddle, Beckham, Lamb, a couple of Lambs, and then tight end was just the tight end one was funny just because it had some Isaiah Likely, who is my second highest drafted tight end this year. But Kittle, Komet, Hayden Hurst, Dawson Knox, Pitts, Schultz, Laporte, Kelsey, Ferg, Likely, Freiermuth, Gesicki, Dulcich. There we go. So that's what we got left for the sweat, baby. That's what we got left. No Zeke Elliott, I don't think. I don't know if I drafted Zeke one time. No, I did not. All right, gang. We're going to call it there. So, again, thanks for hanging out. Hope this is fun. Every Friday, 2 o'clock, we'll do some drafts, do some gambling. We'll be back at 5:30 on the Team Hold So Rare channel. Otherwise, see you Monday for the NBA bet. Hope you guys have a great weekend. We out.